and welcome to the BREAL show, where real stories, real conversations, and real growth collide. We are your hosts, Empress Rain and
Nando Wese.
And for each episode, we talk about stories that push us, connect us, and make us to be better persons every day. So sit back, relax, and let's take this journey together.
And today we have in our midst a very wonderful artist, a great artist, Port Harcourt's very own artist. A musical artist that I admire very well. He has gone far and wide representing Port Harcourt. Has done so many great music. And you know, when you listen to his music, you will know there is a difference between a musician and a great musician. I tell you, this brother right here, he has done wonderful songs. He has done wonderful jobs. He is a very good artist that whenever you see his creativity, his talent, his skills, you will know very well that Port Harcourt has someone. He goes by the name Olanuel. So Mr. Olanuel, you're welcome to the BREAL show. Can you tell us your name, your real name, before we get to Olanuel? Because that name, Olanuel, to me it sounded like Olanuel, as in Allah is sick. You know? So let's find out, how did you come about that name, Olanuel?
Yeah, my real name is Ojayi Olanuel. So the name Olanuel is a combination of two great names. We know Olamide and Emmanuel are common names everywhere. And they are names meant for great people. So I actually combined the prefix of Ola and the suffix of Emmanuel. Olamide, the prefix of Olamide and the suffix of Emmanuel. Adding another L to the Olamide.
Oh,
So that's how the name came about.
okay. That means Emmanuel, Olamide. You know, Emmanuel actually, it means God with us. So Olanuel should mean Allah is with us. So ladies and gentlemen, Allah is with us.
Allah is
Yeah.
with us.
All right. So how long have you been into music?
Yeah, I've been into music all my life, I should say. But if I should make it just say professionally, I would say I've been into music professionally and consistently for a year. In as much as I've been doing artist development, doing covers and everything through the years, but I would say consistently. When I dropped my first song that went through consistency.
Okay, so speaking about consistency, I took a deep dive into your page and I saw that you really been consistent, and that's something that most upcoming artists they struggle with. So what exactly has been fueling this consistency?
I don't have a particular thing that fuels it. But I would say what fuels the consistency is I actually am a great content creator too. But I should I say subsided or because I have not left any content. I subsided content creation. So the strength, the sacrifices and everything I have made, but I know I was actually in the spotlight when I was doing content. So if I should be doing music and not be consistent, it's a blow to me. So I would say the sacrifices I made and me knowing that growth doesn't come in a day. It's stack. It's reps, just like going to the gym, you do your reps. So I know putting out content, networking, reaching out to people, booking events and all those things are reps for greatness. So my consistency, should I just say, what fuels it is the growth process.
Okay, you're talking about growth process. When given the chance, which artist would you like to feature with, to boost your growth and quality? Have any artists, you are given the chance now, so okay, which of these the big stars would you like to work with?
Locally or globally?
Globally. You know, actually, you study the greats to be great. They are artists that study. But in sense of collaboration, music is a business, and you do business based on access, based on networking. So I would say, okay, this is a particular person I want to feature. There are some songs I have already that I've said, okay, these are artists I want to be on the song, even if I don't have access to it. But saying this is a particular person I want to feature, like me limiting myself. But if I'm given access, I will collaborate with every artist I have access to. In as much as I study the grades to be great, but I won't limit myself to having like a particular person in the future, both globally, locally.
Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, I took a deep dive, a really deep dive into your social media accounts, and you also said you were into content creation, but I noticed you were also doing more of comedy.
Yeah.
So, what was the moment where you realized that no, music is the real thing and decided to dive into music?
Even when I was doing comedy, there are some times I would still have to do covers. Yeah. But I noticed if in Nigeria, to be precise, if people see you do comedy and also do music, you're being seen as not being serious. Now, if I should go to a music event and they ask of my page, go to my page and you sing comedy, to be as if this guy is not serious. Understand? Or if I'm doing comedy and you enter my page and sing music, if you're an investor, you say, this guy, someone use my money to. But in time I can pick that actually made me know that I'm destined for this. Should I say it was an audition for a competition I went for Lagos. So Vector, Koban, Seshapi was the judge there. After the audition, I felt this spark that there's more for me in music. In as much as I still have more leverage. Then I was the only artist that went for it from Port Harcourt. When you say that I've been representing Port Harcourt, I know it has been all I've been doing, even from Port Harcourt, even outside Port Harcourt. So, being among the finalists, in as much, I know definitely if you're talented, you always feel like you have more to do, like you'll be timid. But then in that competition, I actually so many people that are even more talented but don't have this spark to be consistent. So I saw if I can work on my talent and still be consistent, there's more to it.
So, I need to ask now, growing up and even until now, is there an artist that you look up to whose track just kind of like inspires you or seems like a doorway to what you really want to achieve?
Okay, like there are various artists I listen to. I study, but there's this song from Oxlade that I use as my affirmation. Because the first time I heard that song, he mentioned my name.
Wow, what song is that?
Legend. Like you go be legend, oh. You go be legend, oh. Yes, sir. So the song was actually telling my story. Yes, so anytime I'm feeling down, I will just pick the song. I look myself in the mirror, yeah, and I told myself, oh, Allah, you will be greater. You understand? So I use that song as affirmation. Instead of going into studying him fully, because I know there was a time I started singing like Oxley. When I know my voice is deep, but because of the love I because of the love I have for him and his craft, I started even mirroring him. Okay, let me just say this, let me use it as an example. There's this song I wrote inspired by this song, and I would be wanting Oxley to be on it. I'm going to realize the title. Should I say one of the singles from my next project? So I'm looking forward to reaching out to his team for generation. And I believe in the difference.
That's amazing. I think I saw posts and clips from you being on stage and different other ones, and there's a voiceover on it over the other. So I think, personally speaking, I can expect greatness from you. And also to the younger generation and to upcoming artists, you can pick something from what he said right now. He said that Offstage song, Legend, right?
Yeah.
It's inspired him to do more and to do better. And I am pretty sure that most of you may not even know that particular song. Like, okay, because Offstage has other songs that are more out there, songs that are more popular that we know. So that song you're thinking about that you're keeping on the couch, please release it. It might be inspiring the next person and you would literally have no idea about that. So yeah, back to you, Mr. Olanuel. So I saw recently that you dropped, your songs that are out there, 1111, you have Essence as well, which is personally one of my favorites. And you have a lot of songs that I personally know. But I need to ask, is there a particular message from your fan from your fan or a listener? What's a message from your fan or a listener that means so much to you, that has made a mark to you?
There are many messages. Okay, I started feeling recently people are starting to take my music serious. There was a comment that said that I think that's my life when you say it will blow. So there are actually many messages I can't even say much. Like recently, we actually went for an event. Like some of my, I do call my fans elites. Some of my elites actually bought tickets for that show. But the show wasn't organized enough. Like even most artists that came for the performance, like they didn't perform. So the people that came out for me were disappointed. They're like